Hello, everyone. It's me, the commander.
All right, team. Acquire the
Now,
targets and
there
secure our
is
victory.
a purpose for this particular video being made. Now, yes, you could see I'm in my private training room at the moment. That's because, as of recently, I noticed not just me going through this, but
Securing
other
target Alpha.
players that I do know or had just joined the game, just encountering a certain type of players that have been slipping in here and there. And
Our team
yes,
has the first blood.
now technically this didn't just start, all right? This clearly did not just
The
start.
enemy
It
has
just
the lead. Still
was
can.
not common back then where these type of players we're gonna call sweat lords are just roaming around here. But yeah. But I feel like
We are
the
taking Bravo.
number of sweat lords that are slipping in are starting to rise in Wild Assault, while the casual player count is not as common anymore. Like, I remember there was a time
We are
where
acquiring Bravo.
like
We've
you just
taken the
join a
lead.
game
Good
and
job,
if there
team.
was a sweat lord like on anyone's team, the teammates don't like help them because most of these sweat lords, they don't care about anyone else's enjoyment but their own. Hey, what's up?
Not a whole lot. How are you?
I'm doing all right. I was just making the video I spoke of earlier.
Oh, you mean the one complaining about the community and how bad it's becoming?
I mean, I would call it complaining. It's more like bring
You're right.
it
It's
to attention.
vocalizing. Yeah, complaining was the wrong word. I apologize.
It's all right. I
We
think the
have Alpha.
proper word is ranting.
We have the lead.
Yeah,
Defend
it
the
is.
targets.
Yeah, I'm basically ranting about how these sweat lords are just slipping in and like yeah, they were around at the beginning, but they weren't that common. But
No.
now as time and advancement has been made on Wild Assault, it feels like their numbers are growing and our numbers are shrinking. And what I mean by ours, I mean casual players who just wanna play a game. That's it.
The
Like
enemy is attacking
we're not
Bravo.
using cheap
Request
tactics.
assistance immediately.
We're not like sneaking around on characters that obviously did not need to be sneaky whatsoever.
Bravo is now in enemy hands.
You know
Well,
what I
and
mean?
here's what I've noticed in hero shooters, it's inevitable. Um, and this is just a common theme. For me, it was no matter if, rather when, the game was going to get like this. Because when people hear, oh, the game has really good gunplay,
It
that's a very dangerous thing to say.
We have Bravo.
because the moment
We
that
are
kind of
clear.
word
Neutral
gets
items
out,
ready for drop.
it could draw in the wrong kind of attention.
Yep.
Basically, the kind of players that we, the
Neutral item
casuals
has
of
landed.
the Wild Assault
Well,
community,
and
do
here's
not want.
here's the thing. As I had mentioned to you,
We are taking
Commander,
neutral
I
items.
had made note that I mean, you saw in the one game you and I played together that I had switched to Marquez, and I really wish we had it recorded, but
Yeah.
I had made a shot of the toxin at a spot that I heard a sniper shot come from, and I managed to hit it. Honestly, it was literally just a lucky hit. It was on Impel Sandbar and on E, where the little like overlook is. A really good sniper spot.
Oh yeah.
Genuinely was not expecting to hit any guy. Well, I ended up getting points. So I'm like, well, I know I hit him. So I ended up running over and gunning him down. Because I got him pinned between a wall and a box, so it wasn't very hard. Well, after that, he switched to the Panda, and at this point, I wasn't really playing to win. I was playing to have fun. I was far too late into the game to try to win.
I mean,
Right? I
both
wasn't
you
trying
and
to
I.
win. I was like,
Oh, sorry.
if I'm gonna lose, I'm gonna lose on a character that I'm gonna enjoy, right?
Yeah. Like we both knew that was a losing game, so why not just have fun with it, you know?
Yep. And when it came to it, he switched to the Panda, and I'm like, did I seriously tilt you that hard, or you just? Because the Panda is the
Weakness
Anyone
of
that
Marquez.
well to any character that has any sort of projectile.
Projectile
Overall defense
or
just
area
says
of
no
effect.
to anything.
Oh, sorry. Sorry. I didn't mean to talk.
Well, and anyone that plays the game for any length of time knows that Marquez's ult is absolutely shut down by it. He eats it completely. It's disgusting. So I was like, well, he literally changed characters because
He was targeting you specifically.
yeah, he specifically targeted me because I hurt his ego.
Yeah.
He had like 8 kills on my 1. I want to make that explicitly clear.
Yeah.
8
like-
kills on me to my 1.
So yeah,
It
he
wasn't
should not
a
have.
small number.
Like
There
he
should
shouldn't
be
have
no reason
been.
why he should have switched because he was playing Jack originally. There should have been no reason why he switched.
There should have been no reason, especially around like close to the end of the game, you know. And plus, his team already had 2 Panda players.
Yep. I mean, the other 2 were pretty. Yeah, we put one of them in the game before, and they were pretty genuinely nice people.
They
Can't
are.
really say. Yeah.
It's
But
just.
the other one was straight up sweating, and it's like, bro.
It's like, bruh, it's just a game. Chill.
And then in the game that I just recently played, I was playing Akai Hime because I'm trying to legendary her. And I had, doing regular Akai Hime stuff, I had slid over, killed them, not even realizing I knew there was another player in there, but they were playing, who was it, Irwin at the time? They must have been trying to rank them up, but it must have like hit their ego or something. They must think I was like really good with them, which I'm gonna be honest. There are players that are significantly better at Akahime than me. I make a lot of risky, ballsy, and dumb decisions on her all the time. Should I play her the way I do? No. Do I? Yes.
I mean, Akai Hime players using sneaky tactics it makes sense because that's technically kind of how she's designed.
Mhm.
To take the advantages wherever they may be.
I was gonna say she's kind of more of a ambush character than anything.
Exactly. I mean, it's just kind of ridiculous how the numbers of egotistic sweat lords are just increasing, you know? Like, I think I told you this earlier about like,
We're taking
okay, so just for maybe for the sake of
attacking Bravo.
someone not getting harassed, I'm just gonna call this guy Blackpaw. So Blackpaw was a Jack who likes to hide a lot. Like, that's understandable. Like, Jack's a sniper, but he was using a DMR that had crazy kick. I think it's the one that looks a lot like the Dragunov, you know? But anyways, that's not the point. But like, the moment he noticed I joined his game and started mowing down his bots, he started like singling me out of everyone that was around him. Like, there's like an army of bots around him, and I was like pretty much the opposite side of like the road, and he specifically targeted me even when I wasn't even looking in his direction. Like, I couldn't help but feel like he was kind of taunting me from behind the screen, you know?
Pull yourself together, comrade.
And then, yeah, I admit, I got pissed, I got tilted, say what you will, and I decided to go as a DMR Jack myself. And I kept putting this guy in his place whenever I kept seeing him, you know? But that didn't stop him because, like, his goal wasn't to get a high score or MVP. He just wanted to get me distracted or out of the way as possible. Well, whatever other teammates or bots he had claims the points and wins the game for him. You know? It's just, it made me so angry that someone would just go to such lengths just to win a game using basically Akahime tactics on a Jack character. But you know, without the slide. And whenever he used his howl tracking thing, like, he would purposely look for me, trying to figure out where I was. Which I think I could easily tell how he could tell the difference because my guns are modded while bots are not. So he kept singling me out, he kept suppressing me, kept distracting me from what I originally wanted to do, which was simply just mow whatever I can with my LMG. I didn't care about winning the game, but it was clear his goal was to win the game. This guy was a real piece of work. And I was not in just one, not two, but I was in 4 matches with this guy. And he pretty much kept doing the same thing. Kept singling me out, kept ambushing. Like, I get it, he's a sniper and all that, but the way he was ambushing is almost kind of insulting. I mean, he was clearly one of those players that wanted to win and nothing else. Of course, 3 out of the 4 games he was MVP because, well, first time I joined late. So yeah. And then the other 2 matches, well, yeah, kept using his cheap tactics. which I also nickname Sweat Tactics. And but of course, the last time that I encountered this guy, I ended up getting teammates of my own along with his team, you know? And sure, he might have gotten MVP that match, but he lost the game. And before you know it, when I tried to join another lobby, I did not see him again. My only guess is that me and those other players took away what he was after, victory. But that's enough of that. The whole point of this video is to point out the problem. The problem is that I don't think the answer is simple, but we need a more advanced matchmaking system where competitive players can have like the competitive matchmaking while the casual players can have their casual games, you know? Basically, I just feel Wild Assault is starting to feel too rough to play because, like, I don't come here to to like try hard just to play. I just want to just play casually, you know? Like I shouldn't have to try hard just to stay alive for more than 30 seconds. Oh, hey, it's Jub Jub. I might as well
Sorry.
just what?
Sorry, I was just apologizing for my abrupt departure.
Oh, no problem, no problem. I was just a little concerned, was all.
It's all good.
But yeah, that was pretty much my experience with the rising number of sweats as of lately and the shrinkage of the casuals, you know?
Neutral item
And
has landed.
I'm actually more concerned for like fresh new players that probably saw this game and is like, wow, I heard this is actually pretty fun and has good
Taking a
gunplay.
neutral item.
I actually want to try it. And I bet
Neutral item is under
their
control.
first time experience will be super rotten because, you know, the the wind focusing sweats, you know, just making sure they have a bad time just so they can win.
Unfortunately, there's very little that can be done.
We are taking Bravo.
So I was thinking that the only thing that I think could work is if Combat Cat implement a different matchmaking system. Like have a competitive section and have a casual section. You know?
The thing is, the reason they don't keep track of kills is to prevent, competitiveness in games. Right, the reason the only time you really see kills in a match is when a player kills you, and you kind of see how many times they've killed you and vice versa.
Yeah.
That is the only time you see all of that, because they try to keep the amount of kills and all of that. They try to keep the competitive scene out of the game.
Yeah, but
Unfortunately,
it's
there's only so much that you can.
there's only so much measures that could be done without something being done, you know?
Yeah. I think having a competitive section in a game this small would actually kill it completely. Would do.
As far as I know it, I feel like anything Combat Cat Studio could do is pretty much a gamble. So even if they did do what I was thinking, put put casuals in casual matches and playing competitive with competitive. But like you said, it's a it it, it it's a gamble. There's a chance that it just
Mhm.
might kill the game because yeah,
It's the unfortunate reality.
Securing Charlie. Stay alert.
And the unfortunate reality of it is there's not much that anyone can really do about it at this point. Other than hope.
Just a scratch, no problem.
all we can do
Hope that the
is
game
hope.
gets better.
Yeah, we could only hope that the game gets better. But now that I think about it, there could be something else that could be done. Like, what if they added a PvE mode kind of deal?
Well, and from my understanding, they were originally planning on doing that.
We're taking note.
So it has nothing to do with the fact that they're not planning on it. It has everything to do with the fact that I just think that they just haven't gotten around to it. So I have no idea what the plan is with that. I don't think anyone really does anymore.
We have the
Yeah.
lead.
At this
Defend the
point,
target.
Combat Cat Studios' next move is pretty much unpredictable. I mean, I understand if they have to cater to the competitive side a little more because right now it feels like that's the mass majority of their community right now.
Unfortunately, yeah.
But who knows?
My position is compromised.
If you were able to say anything to Combat Cat Studio as if they will watch this video ever, what would you want to say to them?
So that thing is hopefully changes.
Bravo is
Hopefully
now in
positive
enemy
change is seen in the future.
hands. Just a
That is it.
Yeah,
Here they come.
you know, that is a very agreeable
Let me help you, friend.
statement. Combat Cat, we hope whatever you have planned, we hope it's a positive change.
Bravo is taking fire.
Not just for
Defend
the game
position.
itself, but
We've lost Bravo.
the community
Enemy is taking Bravo.
that wants to play this game casually will be happy with it too.
It's this.
So, any last words before I
I don't believe I have any.
Me neither.
Have the lead. Defend the
For those who decide to watch this video, thank you if you got this far, and I hope you have a good time.
Enemy moving there. Stay behind me.
Goodbye.